Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Auntie Becky. We're going to do some journaling today. Please like, subscribe, ring bells, etc. The padding the pages as we've gone over is important. Well, this is journaling page number 2. So this was actually about the third take of this. Things kept happening that I had to stop the video, like my mother called and things like that. So you'll see me flip through this really fun package of papers. They have a lot of awesome, like vintage, I love little kids, a lot of vintagey looking space stuff, real like 1950s Sputnik type things, very cool. So the reason I don't pull anything out is they're like on Blue Peter from Doctor Who. Here's something I've prepared earlier because I had to do it like 4 times. I wasn't faking it again. So here I am playing with this. What way up does this spaceship go? I really liked the vintage spaceship and the black and white. So we're figuring, I'm like, ooh, maybe it goes here. Oh. I started noticing that I could mimic the pattern the planets were in, and then I decided to give up and glue thing number 1 down. So this is again one of those lovely washi paper envelopes, and gotta glue it down. I got some glue tape. There's a short coming out about that, which is just me being excited about glue tape. And where you can see the packaging and stuff if you care about the type of thing. So this will probably become a faster process. Might actually have to start doing them in real time. So yes, rubber down, make sure it's all nice and neat. I'm gonna put this one on. So this is a very good example of possibly balancing too evenly. I think it ended up all right at the end, but because I put these 2 papers in these opposing corners, and they were full papers, so they had their geometric thing going for them, it really created a very equal, balanced arrangement of things. So that's it. The book that has the free stickers. I'm like, ooh, space whales. Wait, I literally just did space whales. We probably shouldn't do space whales again. Maybe there's something on these pages that look blank. Yes, there is. I remember. Now I gotta find it. Where'd it go? Where'd the one I want go? There it is. So these pages that look blank are, as you know, clear and white stickers on a white background. I can see them with the naked eye, but the camera's not great at picking them up. So I have this great space frame. I'm like, okay, cool. We can frame the sun. Maybe we'll frame where will the spaceship go? I'm not sure where the spaceship. It could have gone up there. I could have done that. Could have led to it, but we didn't. We did other things. And now, maybe tape will solve my dilemma. It really, once I got these 2 down, I really liked them. I liked the paper. I was having trouble kind of figuring out exactly where to go for best effect. So there's things that I would have done differently. I would have put the one with the little children on it a little higher so that the kids could be more part of it instead of just kind of in the corner. So at this point, I'm cutting her down. You might be wondering why everything's sticking to my stairs. You might be wondering what I'm doing. So I'm trying to preserve some of the background and put the planets of this spaceship has in line with the planets that are already on paper. So it ends up being a nice little rounded blob so that I can preserve some of the paper behind and kind of insert this instead of this. I don't know why everything's sticking to the scissors. Sort of instead of the sun. So you see it kind of lines up there. It gets the sun image disappears from the back, and this lines up with the planets, all nice like it was supposed to be there. But there, I'm pointing it out. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. More glue. Glue is the answer to everything. So we'll put that there. So this really becomes our center focal point. I try to pull the eye around with various things, but we really do have a very central focal point here. is in getting the paper scraps off, because I love to stick that day. So I knew I wanted some more shine in the space, because it's space, it should be shiny. I know space isn't shiny. Scientists of YouTube, Twitter, etc., do not come at me. I know space is not really shiny. I just want it to be, and it's my art. Also, children do not sit on planets and point at Saturn like that. So we're going with it here. So I pulled out this nice black and white washi tape. I'm like, okay, we'll stick with the black and white theme. It's a little vintagey, but again, even though this is space, it's vintage space. This is not like the ISS. This is artistic renderings of Saturn, and I have no idea what that orange spaceship is supposed to be, satellite thing. It's cool. It has a solar panel. I do not know what it's supposed to be. So pulling in a little vintage I found worked really nicely with this set. The washi tape is from a completely different collection, but again, it works. So pulled out a couple of these, and you'll watch me. So here's where the symmetrical thing starts kicking in, because I, like most people, actually like symmetrical things. That's why we think handsome people are handsome. And symmetrical faces are a huge thing. Look at your favorite movie star, big symmetrical face. And I'm like, oh, I'll just fill up these holes. No, wait. And I was starting to notice I was really going symmetrical. So I pulled up this tape. Again, I have questions about this tape and this decision. I'm wondering if I should have been better with more black, just kind of going with the black and white theme. This has colors in it, which pull out the colors of the spaceship. It's not bad, but again, not 100% sure if I made the right decision. It's interesting in real life. I have learned how to upload shorts to YouTube. Yay! So while I'm doing these journal with me and plan with me videos, you'll notice the camera's a little bit far away. You can't see all the details, everything I write. So we're going to do little flyby reels the next, not reels, reels is Instagram, little flyby shorts the next day. So you can see these details. Look at how cool this tape is. It's cool tape. It's multicolored and it's all planets and stars and really references the theme. Again, I'm just not sure about the color, but it's there now. It lives there. It's happy. Removing these stickers. Someday I'll figure out how to do this, so it's not agonizingly slow. Anyone who's frustrated watching should remember you're watching this at 1.5 speed. I have to do this for a while, and it's super annoying. Here we go. Spaceship is in the frame. Ta-da. So I'm rubbing this a lot. Part of that is I hate air bubbles. And these clear ones will really catch them. And because of the cutout washi paper underneath, there's a ridge. So I was really rubbing it to get the ridge line, the air out of there. I'm going back and forth about what to do. I'm like, there's two definite holes. I don't want holes. How am I going to put there? I need it's calling for more shiny stuff. Oh, sticker books. Happy Planner sticker books. Yes, so here's something I did. This book is actually the Seasons book from last year. I think it's last year, maybe the year before. I wanted Christmas stickers at the time, and they were the ones I could find. But it has these really great ice blue stars that are shiny. Since I've got that tape on there with color, I should really make sure that there's some color other than the spaceship throughout. So I put one down this little girl's hand, kind of, so that to bring attention down to the adorable children. And then we have just a smattering of little blue stars just around to try to bring up the shiny factor. The shiny factor really gets turned up by the end. That happens. I like shiny things, like a magpie. Bring me shiny things, please, and little stickers. So I'm going in after this tape. So this is a companion tape to the black and white one I used. It came out of the same package. So it is also white. It is also like black line art with a vaguely vintage flair. What is on it is kind of all over the place, but again, the vintagey works. It's got clocks and pointing fingers, and it kind of blends in and works. And I think they use the next icon on it. I've got to get better at cutting and working over top of the book so you can see what I'm doing. This is one of the first set I filmed. So it has that jig jog. We're almost done the ones with that one right there. We're almost done the videos that were taken with that. I'm learning. So yes, so we're getting there. I need something else. What did I pull out? What is that book? Becky of the Past. Hold it out. Oh, yes, this. So this is a book called Colorful Shapes by Happy Planner. And I made a decision to incorporate some shiny shapes. Triangles are really spacey. I like Star Trek. I like Star Wars too. Do not come at me. But I like Star Trek, and they were very Star Trek, like floating triangles of coolness type thing. And I'm like, oh great, now I've got these here. What do I do with them? Impromptu poetry time! What is my head screaming at me while I look at this? Well, I've just thought Star Trek. So what do you think the first few words are? Yeah, you're right. It's We Boldly Go. And then my poetry brain took over. To see the stars. Come on, past Becky. Right. As a child, I'd dream of Mars. So, random Becky poetry. It means nothing. It looks kind of cool. I didn't fill up my triangles well, so I drew some little purple stars in to try to make that look a little bit more balanced. And it does, them scattered kind of breaks up the symmetrical, which I'm sure you can see. Cut the last little bit of tape off. Oh, tape. There we go. Now it's even. So I believe that is it. So it's just a little bit of space. Space! Want to go to space! Have a lovely day, everybody. See you soon.